Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early. And I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator, asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so, is it going to be like this all day? That's a tough one right there.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Well, able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the 3rd down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the first down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the first down. Excellent tackling right there.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. The numbers for him from a week ago, 13 carries, 56 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Herbert. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And Allen runs, got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On the move to his left. He finds his man, complete. That's McKinney. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a third down. Herbert. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. McPherson's kick is good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
2 yards the loss, second and 12. Throwing now is Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Chargers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Herbert now. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Again, Herbert. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. On second down, Eckler. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
We'll pause for an injury here. It looks like it's Keenan Allen who's in some pain down there. More from L.A. in a moment. From the 27, Herbert sliding out of the pocket. Here's Bell on the comeback route. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle and complete to Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. From just shy of midfield, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Up the middle with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On third down, here's Eckler. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He'll buy some time right. Got a man on the right sideline. It's McKinney. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On the give, this is their fullback. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Rolled, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started out in Denver, and it's the Broncos who are out in front. Russell Wilson with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we make the...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
It was Alton Robinson that time on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. It's Eckler again. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
68 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. They'll roll him out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert, eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground.
Good move, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15.
They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. Gets by him at the 25. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's out to the flat for Gordon. Touchdown, Chargers. Melvin Gordon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense set to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Again, that's Watkins. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Second down at 4. Back to throw here. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Finding Moore on the out route for the completion. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And again, it's Mahomes. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, and in for the Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Chiefs have it. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with second and a couple. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Mahomes' throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mahomes to throw it. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. 5 plays there on that drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. LA set to take over again on offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he'll push his way forward timeouts as he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's McKinney. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Eckler now between the tackles. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. The end result, 21 yards. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra run.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Throw deep downfield.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Mahomes.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
So it's a win here for the L.A. Chargers, and it was thanks to the fine play of their quarterback, CD, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2 touchdown passes, that's it. But he led his guys on some important drives when they needed it most, and they're going to come away with the victory.
So for the Chargers, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.